Hey guys, it's Toxic Mike here. So today I'm going to be showing you 2 games of me trying to go for Adept dredge. So the first one I didn't end up, wasn't able to actually get the Adept, so I had to try again. But I am keeping the first game in, mainly because it's just so freaking hilarious to me. Because you'll see what. So basically they sent me to a specific map, and as soon as they don't get their own way, they literally lose their shit, and it just makes great content. So that's why I'm showing that one today, as well as when I actually get the trophy. So yeah, so let's get into the lobby. Alright, so I'm just trying to choose my different add-ons for the time being. Just looking them over, because the ones I had at the moment were okay, but they were mainly for increasing nightfall, which I didn't really want for this time. So I think I went with a teleporting one, which helps me go faster when teleporting. Yep. And I think I didn't get to change the last one. Yeah, I didn't. Alright. So I'm about to head into the game soon. They send us to Haddonfield. This is going to be an interesting one. Like I said, I already know what happens, but I'm trying not to spoil too much of it, because you should enjoy the fun as well. Alright, so we're on Haddonfield now, because they brought the offering. Alright, let's see how we do. So I try and go to the other side of the map, mainly because that's usually where most people are gone. They've already got power. Didn't hear anyone on the gen there, so I thought I might hear someone over here, and that's when I screwed up a teleport. I accidentally hit the attack button instead. But I hear a gen here, so let's try that and try and find where they are. But unfortunately I don't see anyone. So then I saw someone, and I wanted to meet them, which I did. And this Claudette knew what she wanted to do. I'm pretty sure she is the one that brought us to this map. I'm pretty sure, because she wanted to keep struggling out of my keep wiggling out, and there was no way that I was going to get to the street. And that's when I get the idea to pretty much say, I saw Quentin. I knew what to do. She basically just wanted to keep getting down there, and so then she could keep wiggling out. I was originally gonna leave her for a bit, but I think I do eventually go up and get her again. Eventually. Teleporting over to that gen over there. Try and see if anyone's over here. Nope, no gen working on there. How about this one? I thought someone went into that locker, but they didn't. But I do see someone up here thanks to my perk. When I search a locker, I can see auras. So let's go over and try and get her. Which she is heading to the hook for some reason. It's really weird why people do this. I mean, they're probably just going for the taking one for the team thing, but still. You shouldn't really take the killer with you. And Claudette's going straight back to her spot in that room. And I pretty much say, yeah, well, you can stay down. So I ended up sort of slugging her. That way she can just stay on the ground and not do anything. Saw some scratch marks. Wanted to follow those. It got slightly confusing. Then she went up top. That's when I saw her. She wanted to pick her up and Claudette went straight back to her little room. But I just did it again. She wanted to stay down there, so I'll keep her there. And I just hooked the rest. Hook her. I did go up to see if there's another hook up top, but and I do see one, and that's when Claudette wasn't probably too happy. Because she did not want a hook in that building at all. I can hear someone, but I don't know where they are. So I'm just going to teleport to a gen to try and find people. Couldn't see anyone there. Activated Nightfall. And I used all my 3 teleports. Yeah, so someone just DC'd. I'm pretty sure it was the Claudette. Or maybe not. No, it wasn't a Claudette. It was someone else. Yeah, I thought it was a Claudette. I did. Don't hear anything there. Oh, I hear a heartbeat. Someone was hiding in a locker. I wasn't sure if I was going to make this hook or not. But somehow I ended up managing to make it. So the Claudette killed herself on the hook. I don't know why I checked that. And so then that's why I got David from. I wanted to try and find where the last guy was, and he went for the save. So I didn't want to tunnel the last person that got hooked. So I ended up going for the Quentin. But Jake was sort of getting in the way. No idea what that one was about. Wanted to see if he'll drop the pallet, and he did. Alright. Gonna see if gonna allow the person to take the person off the hook. Because I want to get some more points, because I wasn't gonna get any for the Adept. But unfortunately, Quentin killed himself, so. Because Jake didn't want to unhook him. So then it was a fight to see who will get the hatch first. And here I am just teleporting. And I hear the hatch, sorry. So I rush out and trying to close the hatch before the Jake finds it. As soon as I do, this is where it gets funny. Instead of going for a door, which I had pretty good doors, he DCs. So we had 2 DCs on that game. And I was 2 pips away, well, 2 points away from getting the Adept. Just because they were salty for bringing me. And yeah, the Claudette was the one that took me to that place. So there you go. That's them being salty that their plan did not go well. Alright, it's time for the next game, which we are on Order Haven Records, the Red Shop. And so, like I said before, we try and go the opposite side of where I spawn, because most people are put there, and I see scratch marks, and I saw someone running back there. I was thinking about teleporting, but then I was like, yeah, that's not pointless. And here I am. I meet the Claudette. So she tried looping that, but I kind of went the wrong way for her, and I got the free hit. And instead of keep running, she decided to break the hook, which was a questionable adjustment, but that just meant that I got a free down, because there was another hook close by. I was thinking to myself, that is a pretty stupid thing to do. So, one of the add-ons that I had is whenever someone locks a locker now, I can see the aura, which helped quite a bit. So I'm just teleporting around, trying to find people, and lucky or not, I managed to find one. I got the free hit, and now I'm chasing her down. She's trying to she's trying to duck and weave, but that doesn't really work. Another person will boil over, but unfortunately for her, she didn't get far enough. So I managed to be able to hook her anyway. That's again, just so that progresses. check on this gen, and it got quite a bit of progress. Alright. Now let's try this gen, and before I got on a chase. Gonna try and see if I can... I was gonna try and cut her off with the locker, but it was kind of pointless. Yeah. It was a bit too far. I had to destroy that. I swung a bit too crazy there. And again. Now I got the hit. Nice. I want to try and block her off with the locker, but unfortunately she went the other way. That was a nice pallet stun. And she ended up going into a corner rather than... But she got a nice dead hard on me. She should have gone to a pallet more than going to the corner map. And she literally led me straight to another person. Which I don't know what happens to my swings. Seriously. My swings are all over the place. Right. Let me break another pallet so they don't have anything to use. Try and see if there's any gens to regress. And the middle one is. So I do that. And I try teleporting over to try and find more people. And lucky on that, we found 2. And this one is closer. Got a nice hit. Just going for the vault. Right. Yeah, she tried going into the locker, but it did not work. Alright, they managed to complete 2 gens on me. I do a locker jumps, trying to find people. Saw someone in the back, and so I go and try and meet them until I saw someone on the gen over there. Regress the gen first. I don't want them completing all the gens yet. And now try and find this person. So we managed to get a hit and also managed to break the pallet. Yeah, I don't think I actually used dissolution correctly. Can't even freaking talk. Dissolution correctly in this game. But we managed to get another down, and we're gonna go for another hook. Nice. Which is a first hook. Break that so then I can teleport to them without any problems. I got the killer instinct, so I went for the person on the right, which had nothing there. And she pretty much gave up. And considering there's this hook still here, I can literally just hook her. She probably noticed that she didn't have anywhere to go, really. Because she was in a kind of dead zone. I didn't want to teleport again. I mainly wanted to try and see if there was anyone around. But I saw someone on that gen, so I want to break it again. I thought I could maybe cut her off. And yep, I ended up finding a way straight where she was. But it ended up being the person I hooked. And I needed to get rid of someone, so I started Adept. But I needed to start killing people. I saw someone over there. And so we're heading over. Nightfall has started. So that means so we're now on the Claudette. I don't know what I was doing there. I know I tried to mind game it, but it didn't work. Right. Got a nice hit on her. I wanted to see if I could cut her off. Which I did manage to find her, but she ended up dead harding. I saw her again. Using the killer instinct, I can find her straight away and get her down. Wow, this hook is really popular. I put like 3 people on this hook. That's our first hook. So now we sort of got a 3-gen situation, which makes it so much easier for me to maintain. I saw scratch marks and blood, and I ended up finding the person who it belonged to. I eventually got her. And now we can go for her hook. So we wanted to check on this last gen over here. And yes, it did have some progress on it. So we'll break that. Reduce its time limit. And he already got saved. Trying to work out which way to go. And for some reason those 2 lockers were perma-blocked. And so I didn't even know what was the thing. And so I wanted to go after the Kate. Well, I went after her because I couldn't find. I don't know what she was doing. I wanted to find the K, but I only found those 2 instead. And then I thought, God, I need to kill him anyway. Because the less people alive means less people I need to. I thought I could maybe bait her, but she didn't seem to fall for it. And so I just decided to kill the Claudette. I didn't put her in the basement because I wanted to teleport quickly. And I went to try and find her, which I found where she was working, at least. So it's thanks to my add-on. Once I use all my power, I can see auras when they're close by. So that helped me find where the cave was. Which maybe allowed me to get a nice hit on her. I wanted to try and get her before she could get hatched, and I managed to do exactly that. Just the hooker. I wanted to see if I can also get a hatch as well to increase my amount of points, but I didn't find it. But there we go. I managed to get Merciless Killer. Oh yeah. Gotta love that side. And there's a trophy to prove it. Alright guys, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the stream. Alright, bye bye.